Welcome to Kansas. It's the 12th race of Season 6, and 40 cars are ready and set to take on this race. And here's the entry list for today's race. 40 accounts are also ready. And here's the starting lineup for Group A. You got Ross Chastain, Corey LaJoie, row 1. Austin Dillon, Noah Gragson, row 2. Brad Keselowski, Todd Gilliland, row 3. Chris Buescher, Greg Biffle, row 4. And Christopher Bell and Justin Haley in row 5. Here's lap 1, Chastain with the lead. LaJoie's going to go hard into the wall. Chastain will lead lap 1. As the 20 of Bell will DNF early. So here's the lineup entering lap 2. Chastain and Dillon now in the front row. LaJoie back to row 2. Chastain in the lead again. This time Dillon goes into the wall again, so does LaJoie, so Chastain leads both laps so far. And can Chastain hold out the field for one more lap as Justin Haley DNFs. Let's take a replay of Brad Keselowski on top of his teammate. Buescher goes right under Keselowski to gain a spot on him. That was pretty sick. So can Ross Chastain hold off Corey LaJoie and Austin Dillon one more time? He's a slight lead over LaJoie. Oh, they make contact. That straightens Chastain out. Ross Chastain wins Group A. So Dillon comes to finish second, and LaJoie advances in third, as Haley and Bell are the two DNFs. So here's the starting lineup for Group B. You got Cole Custer, Austin Cindric, row 1. Joey Logano, Tyler Reddick, row 2. Timmy Hill, Ryan Blaney, row 3. Kyle Busch, Ryan Preece, row 4. And Martin Truex and Loris Hesselman in row 5. Here's lap 1, Custer with the lead. Oh, Cindric's going to spin. And it's going to be Cole Custer easily leading lap 1 as Logano's on top of his teammate. But he can continue, but Truex will DNF. Logano goes into the wall hard. Gets in the air on top of his teammate. Luckily, that car goes back on all 4 tires. So here's the lineup for lap 2. Cindric is still in second. Custer in lead again. Oh, Custer's going to turn hard into the wall. He's up on his side almost, and he's going to lose a ton of spots. Cole Custer was in the lead, and somehow he got turned. Look at this. Almost goes over, loses all those spots. Gets hit by Ryan Preece there too. Tough break for Cole Custer. But he's going to be starting way back here with 1 lap to go. His teammates on the front row now. Who's going to win Group B? Blaney's in the lead. But Cindric's going to spin in front of Blaney. Austin Cindric will win Group B. Blaney just lost momentum as Cindric spun. And Cindric just blocked the track. So Cindric, Reddick, and Blaney advance. Truex is the only DNF. So here is the starting lineup for Group C. You got Chase Briscoe, William Byron, row 1. Denny Hamlin, Alex Bowman, row 2. Chase Elliott, Eric Jones, row 3. Cody Ware, Josh Bilicki, row 4. And Kaz Grala and Ricky Stenhouse in row 5. Looks like Briscoe with a slight lead over Byron. They make contact. Byron takes the lead away. And William Byron edges out Briscoe to lead lap 1. As Stenhouse just barely gets to the line. So Byron leads with 2 laps to go. He's going to spin into the wall, but so does Chase Briscoe. But it's going to be Briscoe spinning across the field, or in front of the field. So he'll lead with 1 lap to go as Grala just gets to the line. So can Briscoe hold off William Byron? Or will it be someone else? There's 1 lap to go in Group C. Briscoe's in the lead. He's going to spin into the wall, but the rest of the field is spinning. Briscoe wins Group C as Alex Bowman goes up and over. Cody Ware and Josh Bilicki DNF as well. Tough break for Alex Bowman, who was looking for a solid finish here. If he wasn't going to transfer, he's going to finish 4th, just get squeezed into the wall. Up and over. So Briscoe, Byron, and Denny Hamlin advance. Bowman, Ware, and Bilicki DNF. So here's the starting lineup for Group D. You got Michael McDowell, Kevin Harvick, row 1. Daniel Suarez, Harrison Burton, row 2. Ty Dillon and Kyle Larson, row 3. Bubba Wallace, BJ McLeod, row 4. And Eric Almirola and Kurt Busch in row 5. Here's lap 1. They're side by side. But they're both going to spin into the wall. Oh, McDowell's in the air. So is the 42 of Ty Dillon. They both go up and over. Two very strong cars DNF early. See, McDowell goes into the wall. Just the contact from Kevin Harvick and Ty Dillon at the same time lifts him up off the ground. And the contact also sends the 42 up and over. They both roll down their roofs after this. So 8 cars are left. Kevin Harvick takes the lead after all that. Suarez into the front row. Suarez is in the lead now, but he's going to spin into the wall. Daniel Suarez from the lead goes in the air. He choked that lead as Kurt Busch had a really bad start, but he gets to the line anyways. So Kevin Harvick leads with 1 lap to go in Group D. Can he hold off Harrison Burton? Looks like Burton with a slight lead, but he's going to spin. Kevin Harvick goes into the wall, he bounces off of it, and Kevin Harvick will win Group D. So here's the results from Group D. Harvick, Burton, and Suarez advance. McDowell and Ty Dillon DNF. So here's the starting lineup for round 2. Chastain and Cindric row 1. Briscoe, Harvick row 2. Austin Hill and Tyler Reddick row 3. William Byron, Harrison Burton row 4. Corey LaJoie, Ryan Blaney row 5. And Denny Hamlin and Daniel Suarez in row 6. Looks like Cindric with a slight lead over Chastain. Oh, he's going to put Chastain hard into the wall. Briscoe's up and over. Cindric leads lap 1 out of 5. Tough break for Briscoe. Look at this. He's into the wall, gets pounded by the Childress cars. That sends him up and over. So Cindric leads with 4 laps to go. But Chastain takes it away, but Chastain's going to spin again. Austin Cindric will lead lap 2 as well as Chastain is on top of Reddick and LaJoie. But he comes back down on all 4 tires. His teammate just gets to the line. What happened here? Chastain into the wall, gets hit by Reddick, goes in the air, then goes on top of Reddick and LaJoie, then goes back on all 4 tires. Huge crash for Chastain. But it's still Austin Cindric leading both laps so far. Harrison Burton, where did he come from, is into the front row. But this time Cindric's going to bounce off of Burton, and Austin Cindric leads lap 3 as well. So there's 2 laps to go for Austin Cindric. He's led every lap in round 2. But Burton has the slight nose ahead. Oh, Cindric going to spin into the wall, so does Burton. That opens the door for Tyler Reddick to go right through the middle as LaJoie and Ryan Blaney go up and over. Harvick DNFs as well. We got to take a replay of this. You see LaJoie in the air. Byron just drives right underneath of him. Something else happens to Blaney. But they both flip over, and Harvick DNFs with them. As Tyler Reddick just went right in between Burton and Cindric to take the lead with 1 lap to go as LaJoie rolls over on his roof. So Tyler Reddick all the way from 3rd into the lead. Can he hold out the field? Oh, Burton and Reddick are both going to spin. Can Cindric go up through the middle? He cannot. Tyler Reddick will win at Kansas. Cindric had a shot, but he got turned, it looks like. So it's Tyler Reddick will win at Kansas, gets his first win of the season. And 4Wheel gets their 2nd win in a row. That's a lot of playoff points. So here's the results from Kansas. And here is the car points. Top 9 locked in on wins. As there you see Cindric with a 113-point lead over the cut line. And here's the account points. Now the top 10 are locked in on wins.